Okay, Rebecca, let's see. If I hadn't told you before, you are a monkey. Chinese, you're the monkey. Your tarot card is the magician. And you're obviously the Capricorn. So, does Rebecca need to know? Please, Spirit. It's the most important thing she needs to know. I'm looking for your card. So, messages for Rebecca, please, Spirit. And one more. They've given me a name straight away, Rebecca, and I don't know how it applies to you, but the name is Steve. Not Stephen, and I believe it's Steve. I don't know if they're living or past, but it was a clear name. Steve. Issues with the back or the lungs, it seems. Light's not very good, I'm afraid. I don't know what's going on with them. But when you've been watching me a while, you know that my lights do play up. That's you. I know I was a bit worried it would come out the wrong way. I'm getting the chills. That's for me not a good sign, because I don't get spirit like that. I get it hot, and it is around the back, the upper shoulder area. Something's not quite right there. Patience is going to be needed, and you're going to need to be strong. I was born on the 8th or the 26th. Yeah, this could be an issue with the lungs and the blood, because I'm feeling it everywhere. It's seeping is the only word I can think to say. Seeping everywhere. A run of bad luck. So far we've got Leo and Sagittarius. You are on the wheel, the monkey is on the wheel, but it is 4 fixed signs. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius. A legacy, something inherited, and depression. Quite a few major arcanas, so we'll go through them. The 8 or the 26 is positive, the 10 is negative, the 14 is positive. That's anybody's birthday, living or past, a date for your diary and address. There is going to be a lot of effort needed in this. There could be communications via the internet, and you have to ignore the minor problems. There is a fire sign female in this that is very demanding financially wise. If I had to pick one, it would be Leo, contrary woman, and it is causing problems either financially or otherwise within the family unit, stability wise. I want you to think positively, especially over medical issues. At the minute you're not. You're manifesting something negative, and we don't want that to happen. 10 years is mentioned, 8 to 10 years is mentioned, with financial problems. Somebody's putting in a lot of effort, but it's not enough for this fire sign female. Yeah, so it's cold. It's really cold. Somebody's cold. It's a similar feeling to what I get when somebody drowns, except that my head does not feel it. It starts from the shoulders down. So there may be something about water. But the only way I could think that would apply is a bath. Somebody passing away in the bath and the water's got cold. Yeah, not a nice feeling. So karma's involved here. Changes, big changes, and not for the better. But it's a time when you put to the test, you will learn something and you will come out the other side stronger. Possibly overcoming of addictions. Could be anything. Shopaholic to a way of life, alcoholics, drugs, gambling, whatever it is. Somebody is taking their eye off the ball, and while they're napping, something happens. Something goes wrong. And they're going to have to defend themselves over it. Don't hold on to the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, finances, people. Try and loosen your grip on certain things. There could be a celebration or a new home or even a wedding. The foundations are strong, but a chapter has to end. Again, I've got the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. Those born on the 21st, living or past. Date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Arguments and strife. Somebody has come to the fork in the road and there is no going back to a situation. You have to make your choice and stick to it. But there is a fork in the road. Yeah, don't compare yourself to others. It is not a race. What Spirit is saying is, even if things look dark at the minute, you are sowing the seeds for the future. So you have to keep putting the effort in so that at a later date, it will pay off. So don't compare yourself to others because it's not a race. Comparison's not your friend. You're releasing yourself from a mental prison, and there may be issues with mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of children, exes, those born on the 3rd or the 30th, but that is external energy. Fire sign energy, earth energy, which would be you, and air. So Spirit are definitely trying to contact you. The number 4 might be important. Fate, again, the wheel of fate is turning, and it keeps turning. You have to imagine a future and plan for it. Don't think negatively. Any negative thoughts or feelings you put out there will manifest, so you've got to be very careful. There is a loyal heart here, so be true to yourself and others. There is a question here. Somebody wants to know why. I think it may be because of a passing or because of something that someone feels is an injustice has occurred. the thing is, to end this chapter, you may never find out why. So you're just going to have to let it go. The answers may never come. You can survive this. This is my glory again, a card. I will survive. Play it full blast, sing it if you have to, but you will survive this. And there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. I'm saying this because this has come out in a read just now, today. It may have been Capricorns, I don't know. Check, because the soulmate card is out as well. So this is a soulmate situation. So for now, you just have to chop wood and draw water. There's nothing you can do because a new life is coming. It may be a pregnancy, a child coming. But it may also be someone passing first. Or just a new life in general. It's a very strange reading, this. Haven't had one like this for a while, and I haven't been seeing anybody face to face, so it is odd that they're so strong. I think probably because I've done yours before, we've got this connection. But yeah, someone's realising that money is no consolation for a loss. A female enemy is overcome, and there is a false friend or someone familiar to you is lying and deceiving, and they will be found out. It could be the Leo. It could be somebody born 1962. A gentleman is refusing to acknowledge the written word. It will be a very important piece of paper. It might be a will. But it's somebody who's not acknowledging it, so not communicating. And there is possibly a Virgo lady or a lady of high standing involved in this situation. This is gender specific, so a gentleman has lost a partner. It could be through a passing, or it could be through a divorce, because in the old days you did marry for life, nowadays you broke. So there is somebody mourning the loss, a gentleman mourning the loss. There is a female spying, and needing to look at something from a different angle. There is absolutely no communication, and a gentleman waiting for his ships to come in. It may be someone who has recently retired and doesn't know what's going to happen next, or somebody who's lost their partner who sees no future for themselves. So you've got to watch out for this depression. I'm getting some not some good feels off this. I don't necessarily think it's you, but there is depression here and negative energy, and you feel it and you're picking up on it. I don't want you manifesting it. Issues with the hands, arms, shoulders, communications and siblings. That feeling just won't leave. Yeah, no. The answer is no. Someone may have lost a child. If you've got a yes, no question, the answer is no. Not right now. 9 months. There is a toss of the coin that you have to make. Should you, shouldn't you? Can't do things all by yourself, and you can't sit on the fence forever. It's a choice. Yeah, there's the death card. So something is transforming. You've been the caterpillar. You've probably been in grieving. You're coming out the other side now, and you're going to make your wings and fly. There could have been some conflict. You need to stand up for yourself, and don't be afraid to get into an argument. you may feel like you're shut out or alone in a room full of people. It may be this lockdown or isolation that's causing this, or it may be self-imposed. You may decide to withdraw. The moon tomorrow should bring clarity, or the full moon. I don't know what date that's on because I haven't got my new moon diary yet, but look, find out when the full moon is. Those born on the 18th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Someone's torn between two things, two options. Again, it's the choice, but it's your choice, and fate can put the situation there for you, but destiny is your choices. And it seems that you'll be saying no. It might be torn between two properties. If you're moving, you may have to decide between two, and they're both got as equal appeal. A Taurus may be involved somewhere, but things will become a lot clearer. Again, somebody's self-image has been knocked. Somebody's very, very down, depressed. It's Aries energy. It's those born on the 4th or the 31st. Could be a father figure, a government official, a boss, somebody who's used to being in charge, used to not taking no for an answer, used to having things their way or the highway, and things aren't going well for them. It could be a business that's failed. But it's lack of self-worth and self-image, and possible loss of a child. The lockdown has something to do with this. Somebody may be leaving all that they know behind to walk a different path. You're not meant to walk this next part of the journey alone. They will send someone to walk with you, possibly in spirit or in flesh. A Virgo energy, hospital doors, the intestines or the abdomen, and the snow, the cold. The cold is very significant for some reason. We'll do the love cards. There is a passing. I'm getting somebody now, though, that somebody different. They are close to that person. I would have thought, because it's more to my left side, that it's your side of the family. But there is an issue on the other side, on the right side. So if your partner or your father's family, there is an issue with the right eye. You deserve love. It's you are lovable. It's self-love. It's an issue with self-esteem. Children somehow, or your childhood, is having an effect on your love life. The obstacles to overcome there's true love here to be had, the romance of a lifetime. But cannot be changed, as you have to retreat, and I think you know that, and you're doing that, either alone or with the one you love. The root of the problems is, you know, this could be the one. You've already met the one. You've made so much effort in the past, and if there is someone that you're separated from at the moment, there will be a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Finances are an issue, we said that, and the feelings are real, so don't doubt that. But these financial issues and the children may be causing a problem. A honeymoon or meeting someone on holiday could have some relevance. June as well. But don't get yourself into a codependent situation. Again, I've got addictions. Somebody has an addiction. It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. It can be shopping. It can be to a way of life. Especially if you're living the good life and then the money soon dries up, it becomes, you're addicted to a certain way of life and you have to change that way of being and that way of life. So be very careful there. I don't see any separations, so it seems okay, but there is definitely still this cold feeling. Somebody, yeah, we'll have one of these. I'll do one of each of these and then we'll see what your wild card is, because just because this feeling's quite unpleasant, I need to go and read this. Yeah, what did I say? Self-assurance. Somebody's done a really good hatchet job on somebody. I'm hoping it's not you, because this is really not good. You have to go with your gut instinct and you have to do what's best for you, darling. Or this person does. It's not going to be easy. There's a lot of love for you in spirit, because my left ear's itching like mad. So self-assurance is a quality which we work really hard to gain, and it can be taken from us with so little effort, particularly when we're willing to allow others to damage our sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Somebody is really damaged. Self-assurance is based on the belief that we value ourselves and are willing to allow others to have their opinions that might differ from ours, but still stand strong in what we believe and our truth. You have to defend yourself in what you believe. Self-assurance is something that you usually don't lack, but you have allowed someone to undermine your sense of trust, and that has extended to the trust that you once had in yourself. This person does not deserve to have that much power over you, and initially you were tricked into allowing this person to make decisions for you, and now you don't know how to stop it. It's time to try harder, because you can regain your power in this situation, and when you do, you will have to make a commitment to yourself not to allow this to occur again. This is just the first test, and others won't be as difficult to conquer as this one. So somebody, I don't know who it is, it might not, it doesn't have to be a partner, it could be your partner's ex or your mother or this Leo female. I'm not sure who it is, but somebody's done a really good hatchet job on somebody, and it's not nice energy. So wear orange, have orange around you, and it will help to heal your self-esteem. Harp, Ireland possibly, something to do with the Irish, or Guinness. There is problems with my throat now, not the neck by the I don't know what to call it. Is it the esophagus? Something there. So this is about the written word or the spoken word, like I said in the cards. Setting an example to others. Don't be negative around people. Fill them with positivity so that they can be the best that they can be. Bless the people you admire, and generous word and gratitude, and sing their praises to others. Don't say anything negative. Accept praise that is given to you as well, with humility and gratefulness. Let it feed your soul and inspire you to further glory. Praise excellence and admiration. Accept praise and give it freely. You need to pursue your personal excellence. So there's something you need to do for yourself. It might not be popular, but it needs to be done. really do wish this could have been a better read, but there is a lot of work to do here, and something has to end. If I didn't say it, tomorrow is important, the 13th. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Scorpio energy rules the reproductive organs and shared resources, and I think that has a lot to do with this situation. Yeah, your body, you may be having to, you're going to have to look after yourself. Plenty of vitamin C, I did say it in the reads today. Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc and B12 to keep your mind sharp. 1970. 70. So you are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart. What does your heart tell you? To incorporate the true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling or chanting practice. But in actuality, when they say meditation, people turn off. It's not. Meditation is just daydreaming. It's just giving your mind time to not think. So reading a book, doing a puzzle, giving yourself time for yourself. Maybe just a good cup of coffee, sat watching the birds in the garden. I don't know, but you need that small amount of time for yourself. All of the answers to all of the questions you seek are waiting in the portal of your heart, but you can't hear them until you carve out time each day to listen. But I think you're worried that if you just sit down for 5 minutes, everything will just go to pot. That's where we started. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We're put on this earth to grow as souls. And earth is one big playground for souls to learn. And you're being called to go deeper in your own soul, to grow and to increase. And your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you've already been committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion, and your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. So the time that you spend on your own, doing whatever it is you need to do, is what they want you to do. That's what you need to do to grow. If you're questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards this prayer. Please, guides, only use me in a way that makes me happy, that delights my mind, body and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. And commit to your daily devotional practice. So whatever it is, do it every day without feeling guilty about it. Final one before your wild card. Yeah, dusty boats. Never trust dusty boats. Number 19. Negative energy. It really is. It looks good, but it's not. So, don't be fooled by the beauty of the Desert Prince. Because all that glitters isn't gold. You're being faced with a mirage. And sometimes you can't see the truth because your thirst for achievement or recognition, or somebody's, may blind you to the true nature of this situation. Perhaps too, the circumstances prevent you from being able to see with clarity. Beware when faced with something that seems too perfect, miraculous and easy. If you think it's too good to be true, it is. Pay attention to false promises at this time and don't be swayed by shortcuts or flattery, especially by fire signs. The best way out of this is to accept that every life has a desert period. Just accept that for now and cross it one step at a time. You'll be led to green pastures and fresh, clean water with divine, appropriate timing. So the patience is badly needed. And now we'll dig out your wild card that we started with and see where this takes us, shall we? Only love. That's all that matters, is love. So this is the one. This is true love. Don't doubt yourself. You know what your feelings are. But listen now to what I'm going to tell you, because this will bring it all together. This is about, and where I did mention she was on the outside of this all, mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It's about your growth. It's about you growing as a soul. Love is your religion, and it's the only thing to die for. Let love take care of it for now. Venus is the morning star and the brightest of the planets. It is the planet of beauty and balance, and is named after the goddess of love and romance, which is what the planet rules. The goddess of Venus was Freya, and among the Greeks she was Aphrodite. Funny enough, venereal disease is named after Venus. After all, she charms and seduces. She once was associated with Lucifer, who was not a demon but an angel of light who fell to earth from the heavens. In reality, the part of the astrological chart Venus rules is where we want the good life, where we desire ease and comfort, sweets and kisses, where we want to see beautiful, be beautiful and smell beautiful. And there's nothing wrong with that. Venus is co-ruled by the signs of Libra and Taurus, so they may be involved. But the energy function differently in these signs. In Libra, Venus works best in the field of beauty, social balance and romantic love, while in Taurus, Venus stands for creature comforts and accumulating fineries. In both signs, Venus is very partner orientated. There's a great need for you to unite. This card brings a codependency, which is what we've got at the end. So you've got to watch out for that codependency. It means someone can't stand on their own 2 feet, and that's never good. Because even if you do love someone, you're both two separate beings. This card brings on a codependency and fears of going it alone. Both Libra and Taurus are signs best supported in some form of partnership, but it does not necessarily have to be romantic or marriage. Don't get lost in something or lose your practical side, especially in fashion and luxuries and sugary foods. Buying objects that are beautiful but unnecessary or excessive may come into play when this card is drawn, so be careful of wasting funds you probably haven't got on items just because you want them. You may feel compelled to buy something beyond your budget because you think it's beautiful while you really don't need it. On the other hand, you may be attracting these very things on your own. Venus rules money, especially money shared in partnerships or marriage. But this can be a business enterprise as well. Money worries will find resolution, so don't worry about money, I told you. Art, hair salons, restaurants, movies, concerts, dance recitals, craft shows, cosmetics, fashion may figure in. You may be dealing with artists or people who work in the arts, and you may discover a more creative and artistic side to yourself that could bring on a side income. More than this card indicates either a new love coming in or the improvement and new start of an old love relationship. So when the Venus card presents itself in a reading, the first thing to focus on is romance and love, and no negative words spoken to each other or attitudes. You can be assured you are found very attractive at this present time and may be the subject of some advances. If so, romance will become playful and even childlike. It's time for a full heart blessing. If a relationship begins, it will have more of a sense of contentment and happiness to it. But but there may be also the chance of a cold and restrictive love. And I did get the coldness, but this could be because of finances. It may be nothing to do with you. Venus is the planet of charmers, so you may want to pour on the charm in a situation. There's a tendency to become more socially engaging. At this time, people will generally be sweeter, more helpful and amenable. It's a good period to smooth ruffled feathers and make peace with others. Use your diplomacy, because this will serve you momentously. So matters of the heart, feelings of comfort, a need to be coddled or comforted, the feeling of not wanting to be rushed, a need to relax, become more balanced and contented. Sweets, money, and the checks in the mail, being paid or rewarded for something handmade or handcrafted. What did I say? A gift of money or jewellery, luxury items, a new look, new clothing, fashion, feeling suddenly more attractive to others. That's what you need to do, is make yourself feel attractive, not about others, it's about yourself. Feeling loved, being admired and looked over. There are friendships here, popularity. You may be publishing poems or short stories, dealings with cosmetics, perfumes, oils, and improvements made in the home. Just be careful of that spending. It's all about comfort, love, beauty, eating, sensing, relating, but expensive purchases, so be really careful. Thanks for listening. I hope that answered your question, and I hope you're taking care of yourself.